I was talking to my son last night. We were going over his Bible verse. He goes to a private school, and I want him to learn the Bible along with learning everything else. Like, started teaching him the Hermetic principles, universal laws. I've started teaching him things like that I've learned from Hindu and Buddhism. All this stuff, I want him to learn all of it and let him make his own path. But we were going over something in his Bible study. And we were talking about creation, how God created, how powerful we are. And I was like, we are all as powerful as God. We are all master creators, master manifestors. And because God made us in his image. And he was talking about, like, how did he create? And I said, well, he speaks it into existence. He said, let there be light, and there's light. It's called manifesting. That's how we create. We create with our mind, with our thoughts. And I was talking to him, I asked him, I said, hey, son, did you know that there's really no such thing as darkness? I said, you can't go and flip a switch and turn on darkness. You can't just go and install darkness. I said, you go into a room that's completely blacked out and the light's on. I said, if you flip the switch, you don't turn darkness on. You turn the light off. Darkness is simply the absence of light. And that got me thinking later that night and into this morning about darkness inside of us. And one of the major things I had to overcome with my depression and insecurity and something that was just eating me up for my entire life. And it was this darkness that I had inside of me, this deep down insecurity that I just kept hidden from everybody, that I never talked about. Well, the thing is that darkness was able to be there because I wasn't bringing it to the light. I wasn't bringing it out. I wasn't talking about it. I wasn't dealing with it. I was trying to avoid it. And so that darkness inside of me, that darkness was going to be there regardless. It's going to be there forever until I brought it to light. Once I sat down and I understood what it was, I sat down and I started talking to my wife about it. That darkness started going away. All of that stuff that was connected to it started going away. All the fear and insecurity and that talk inside my head and everything that was holding me back. Everything that had been just fucking me up my entire life started to go away because I started talking about it. I started bringing light to that dark. And that's what everyone needs to do. Everyone wants to hide away from their fears, hide away from their insecurities, hide away from that shit that they bottle up inside them and keep tucked away, and they don't want to talk about it, and they just want to pack it away and not have to deal with it. And they can't understand why they're so fucking depressed, why they're living in fucking darkness. That's because you are bottling up that darkness and keeping it. You're not shedding a light on it. The way you shed light on it is to talk to people about it. Find somebody and talk to somebody. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Let it out. Bring light to that darkness. And that's how you solve every single problem that you have.